how I recorded 46-ish minutes yesterday while sitting at home doing absolutely fucking nothing, I have no idea. But that's how long the vlog is. So, yeah. But that's before editing it. So, it'll be a little shorter. But, welcome to today's vlog. It is Monday. Come on, puppy. Monday evening. Uppies. Good girl for waiting. Good girl. Good girl. And I need to edit the vlog and get dressed and pack, and there's a lot of stuff that I need to do, and if I knew the vlog was almost an hour, I would have woke up an hour earlier, so let's actually get to editing it. Wow, that took forever, and the computer needs to update as well, so we just saved the file. And we didn't tell it to render yet because I'm worried that the computer is going to decide to update on its own while it's rendering and just shut Vegas down. So, to avoid that, we're going to let it update. Ow, upsy daisy. Yeah, we're gonna let it update. And, once it is finished updating, we'll go ahead and, ow, that hurt. That did not feel very cash money. Yeah, once it's done updating, we'll go ahead and edit it. Or, sorry, tell it to render. But it's doing its thing, so let's do that. And I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot that this bag was here. That makes things so much easier. I thought I was gonna have to pack everything in this suitcase, but no. I could just throw it in this damn bag. Fuck yes. Alright, so like I said, we're packing the bag to go back to the truck. Oh, I'm glad I noticed that. I almost took a hoodie with me that I did not need to take with me. Glad I peeped that. This hoodie does not need to go with us. And that also didn't go anywhere near as far as I wanted it to, so even better. Not funny. Glad I remembered it because I almost left my Switch here. Speaking of, I should buy. Let's see if we can make that let's see if we can make this one of the last things that we buy off of Amazon for quite some time. A case for my Switch. Think I can do that? I hope I can do that. Alright, we're gonna leave the Huntrix hoodie here because if you think I'm wearing anything other than this sleeve token hoodie for a while, especially with how warm and soft it is, yeah, that's what we're wearing. Anyways, what was I saying? I feel like I could trying to save money, which I have already successfully started doing, so we're gonna be happy about that. However, at the same moment, we can do better about it. Cause, well, we just can. And maybe we'll be able to do shit that we want later on. Cause I need money to do shit. And you know what I don't exactly have? Money to do shit. So, I think I'm going to stop buying as frequently. Let's say we're gonna try. I don't know how successful this is going to be. Buying things so frequently off of Amazon. Because, well, we bought a substantial amount of things off of Amazon, I feel like, recently. Why is there a bread tie in there? Whatever. So I think that one of the last things I'm gonna buy for a period, hopefully a long-ish period of time, hopefully a couple months, at least, hopefully a couple months, but I think, hold on. Wow, that actually broke my fingernail. Okay, fine, if you're gonna act like that, you're gonna get one of them. The zipper broke, just for clarification. The zipper did indeed break, so I was trying to get the zipper to unzip and I ended up breaking my fingernail. So, guess what? Okay, that's fucking beautiful. Anyways, guess what got ripped open? That would be the bag, yes. Anyways, let's get this vlog uploaded. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel like I haven't bought that much off of Amazon kind of recently, but at the same time, I feel like I have. Like, I bought this guitar recently. It was only like $50, so. But that was delivered the 1st of September, so not really all that long ago. I completely forgot that I had to tell this to render before telling it to upload. I thought I was trying to upload it before. Whoops. Misordered stuff in September, August, July, August, July. That was canceled on some bullshit. What part of open with this do you not all understand? Like, hello? Anyways, I kind of want to get a switch case so that I actually have my own and I'm not using my brother's. And then I think I want to try... Why does this look like the wrong Vegas? This looks like a different Vegas. And then at that point, I want to... Bro, what the fuck is this doing? Open with the newest... Oh my god, I have 3 Vegases on my computer. No, that's Vegas 22. So we open on Vegas 21, and now we open it on Vegas 22. An error occurred. Yeah, the error occurred because you're opening the wrong Vegas. Okay, let me delete the other ones. Alright. We're gonna buy this, and then hopefully we're going to be done purchasing things off of Amazon for a while. Let's try. Come on. Let's try at least. Place order. We found a cute case for our Switch that will be delivered tomorrow, supposedly. So, yeah. We're gonna try to stop buying things as much. Just takes a bit. I'm trying to fucking save money for other shit and pay off other shit, but not exactly working to the best of my ability. So... that's a thing. There we go. Now it's opening Vegas Pro 23. Finally. Good. About fucking time. Oh, wow. Oh, that hurts, but that feels good at the same time. So, yeah, that'll be here tomorrow. I'll pick it up another day. Whenever I'm home again. Yeah, I'll pick it up whenever I'm home again. Alright, finally. That's rendering. We're going to let that do its thing. It's probably going to take an hour. Which is unfortunate because I was supposed to leave right now. And you know what I'm not ready to do? If you guessed leave right now, you would be very, 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 very correct. But yeah, I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to pay off things. I'm not doing the best job because, well, I'm bad at saving money. But that'd be what it be. I want to not drop you on the floor. Hello? I would like to try to save money a little better. So we're going to try. So the last thing we're getting off of Amazon until further notice, hopefully, is my new Switch case. Now, will I end up having to buy another book? Well, not having to, but let's hope that this time my book doesn't get canceled because it's not in good condition. Because if this gets canceled again, the Taylor Swift book that I keep trying to buy and keep not being able to get, I say that like I've done it 30 times. This is literally the 2nd time. So, chill out. Anyways, point being, if the Taylor Swift book doesn't come through and it gets canceled and I get reimbursed or refunded the money again, I will try and buy that book again from another seller. But other than that, can we just, like, stop with the ridiculous amount of spending? Like, for real. Trying to pay things off and set aside money, so. Now, obviously, I just spent a ton of money on this trip, so, yeah. I don't know how much I ended up spending, but a lot. We spent a lot. Not even going to exaggerate. We spent a lot. However, I mean, I knew that we were going to spend a lot. I mean, first of all, we spent the money on the tickets, which were not cheap at all. And then to get there, and then all the stuff we did there, and then the books, which, yes, I did put up here. I just felt like it was nice to put up there at the moment. Actually, I need 2 hands for this. Here, that's better. You can actually see the edges of the books. Alright, what was I doing? I need to be getting dressed, but I'm not getting dressed yet. That's what I need to be doing. Okay, good. My iPad is in my purse. That's awesome. Yeah, I just need to try and save some money and pay some things off. I'm gonna put these snacks in my purse because I keep forgetting to eat them. I don't know why I put you down and stopped recording to put that in my purse when I literally could have just put you up here and kept talking to you. But, yeah. That case, we're just going to say that's the last thing we're buying for Sock Education by me. We will not wear these with anything else other than those. Just like we will not wear these with anything else but these. We're not going to pair things like this. No. We're most definitely not going to do this and this. And we're not going to do this and this. But we will do this and this. Pairs. Pairs, pairs. The only pair that I actually wear, and that's because I only have one of them, and by one of them I mean one pair of them, is, let me get them, these. I literally only have one pair of these, so. And when I went to the store to buy another pair, they didn't have any more, so. We only have one pair of those, so we will pair those together, obviously. But will we wear a pink and a pink at the same time? No. Will we wear a blue and a blue at the same time? No. But will we wear a pink and a blue at the same time? Absolutely. Trying to save money is difficult. I am horrible at it. Very horrible at it. But it doesn't change the fact that it needs to be done. I would like to try and do it. I think the Taylor Swift book and the Switch case are going, oh, don't fall, I almost fell, are going to be the last things that I buy for a while. I mean, obviously, other than food, you know, I'm going to buy food. And if I need chargers for the truck, then yeah, I'm going to buy chargers for the truck. But beyond that, we're going to try not to. Hopefully we can get some things paid off. So, anyways, let's continue getting dressed. That was the biggest knot in my hair that I have ever fucking had. I hate it. Thank you. I fucking hate it. Yes. Anyways, the vlog is done rendering. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to upload it. Fat ass random side note that don't mean anything for real. The Sleep Token concert that I obviously went to. My favorite song that they played. Alright, anyways, as I was saying. So my favorite song that they ended up playing at the concert ended up being caramel. They pronounce it caramel. At least the lead vocalist does. Yeah, so I don't know. I just felt like watching them, mostly him, sing that song live was just, I don't know, I just thought it was interesting to say the least. It's my favorite one of the night. I mean, don't get me wrong, the whole concert was absolutely phenomenal, but if we're going to sit here and talk about which one I thought was my favorite, definitely Caramel. It was really, really good. Taylor Swift was talking about, I don't know if it was like some interview or something that I was watching, but she was talking about one of her songs, and she was thinking that it would be very, she used the word cathartic to perform live. Yeah, she used the word cathartic, referring to one of the songs that she made and thought would be, she said, a cathartic experience on to go ahead and watch, or sorry, not watch, to play that live. And I was like, that's interesting. I got that. That makes sense. I can't remember what song it was. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because that song from Sleep Token, them singing, I don't know, it just felt like that vibe. You know, I feel like if I was in their position and up there on stage singing all of those songs, I feel like Caramel would be a very, she said cathartic. I don't even remember the definition of it. Just like a vibe is all I remember from it. Hold on. All right, it says providing psychological relief through the open expression of strong emotions. Yeah, I feel like that song definitely applies. If I was in that position, up there singing that song to the audience. Yeah. And I know this doesn't have anything to do with Taylor Swift, but I don't remember hearing that word before, especially not in that context until she said it, and that's why I was bringing it up. I can't remember what song she said, though. Like I said, I feel like that song from Sleep Token, Caramel, would feel that way if I was Sleep Token. Anyways, the vlog is up. We're shutting the computer down. And we've got everything, right? I actually had a dream that I was playing this last night. It's fucking crazy because I haven't even tuned it yet. Yeah, I haven't even tuned it yet. I think we got everything. I think we're all ready to go ahead and bounce. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. We are pretty much ready. Oh, shit. See, how is this? Completely forgot that I had to open one of these in there. We're going to take all of this to the truck, and I'm gonna need like 3 hands to do this, so let's see if I can get it. I wanted to do that as a joke, but no, it all fit in the Duffy. In the Duffy. So amazing that it actually fit in there, but let's grab my drink and my suitcase and get on out of here. All right. We're all pre-tripped up. Did not find any issues, which I am very happy about. And at this point, we have a 180-mile drive to the first location. So let's go ahead and... that route's gone. Interesting. Let's go ahead and go up to the yard and switch back into my truck and get this trailer inspected, fill the truck up with diesel, and then go ahead and go around the corner and get the load. So let's go ahead and head up there. All right. It's 3:11 in the morning. We're finally up here at the yard. They just inspected trailer. They did not find any issues, which obviously I am happy about, as always. At this point, we need to pack my things up, which apparently requires 2 hands, and switch everything from this truck back to my truck. We also need to make sure that we actually have everything. You can't see anything if I put my thumb over top of the camera. We also need to make sure that we don't accidentally open my bowl of food again, because apparently walking out to the car or putting it up in the truck, I opened it, which I definitely did not mean to do, but hey, it is what it is. We need to get out and disconnect this trailer and then go find out where my trailer is hiding. We need to disconnect this trailer, and then we need to go find out where my truck is hiding. So let's go do that. All right. We've pre-tripped this truck. All is good. We've already connected back to my trailer. I was worried that I was going to have to get gas, because I didn't really feel like it, but no. Either they filled it up while they had it, or I dropped it off with plenty still in it. So that's good. But we are going to go ahead and drive around the corner and pick up our load that was supposed to pick up about an hour and 15 minutes ago. So stop wasting our time. Actually go on and do that. All right. 3:56 in the morning. We just finished pre-trimming the truck and trailer. Gonna fill out some paperwork. Then we're gonna check out of this facility and go on this drive. The guesstimate on the mileage is 200. Well, specifically 199. That's what it thinks it is. But we're gonna have to wait for the tablet to load up. Figure out how long it actually is. Yeah, I inspected everything, did not find any issues, which obviously I am incredibly happy about. At this point, we are waiting for an outside carrier to park right next to me because, well, that's where they decided to park. So we're gonna have to wait for them to finish parking. And our GPS is already loaded up. We're looking at 210 miles. So after this dude finishes parking and gets out of my way, we're going to go ahead and check out of this facility, and then we're going to go ahead and go on this 210-mile drive. And while I'm driving, I am going to be listening to Sleep Token. Yeah, because I haven't had enough. Obviously, why would I have enough? Why would I have enough? It's not like I just went to a concert or anything. No, obviously I like their music. Also, I was thinking, my body is sore, but I don't think it's from the distance that was walked, because I've walked that before by myself and not had any issues here and there, not very frequently. But I think it was the speed at which we walked was the issue, because I know I said it in the vlog that he's walking like 1 trillion miles an hour, and I'm trying to keep up with him because he refuses to slow down. Whatever. Point is that I walk very, 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 very slow. I'm talking like, I don't know, a mile in like 30 minutes to an hour. Sounds about right. Yeah. Sounds about right. I think we walked 2.5 miles in like 30 minutes. Yeah. Which is not normal for me at all by any means. I am an incredibly slow walker. Everybody complains. I don't remember if I've heard Mom complain about it, and obviously Dad doesn't give a shit, but anybody else that I know that I walk with and I'm friends with, every single one of them has complained about how slowly I walk. And it's like, I don't care. Yeah, I think my body is so sore from how quickly we were walking, not the actual distance. The distance might have had something to do with it, but I don't know. I think it's more so the speed. Anyways, that dude's done parking, and we got a 210-mile drive. So let's go ahead and check out of this facility and get on out of here and get on this drive. Goodness. The guard shack's wife has been throwing up blood for several days, apparently. said that she's in the hospital and he is not feeling very cash money about it, and I don't blame him. Hopefully she feels better soon, but goodness, he does not look like he wants to be here, and I don't blame him. But hopefully she recovers. Anyways, we got a 210 mile drive. Also, at some point, either when I'm editing this or when I get to the next location, I want to take a moment to talk about spotted lanternflies, because I have an entire thing to talk about, but right now is not the time. Either when I get to the next location, or if I forget at the end of the day, or when I edit the vlog and I see this and I'm like, I need to talk about that. So we'll talk about that either in today's vlog or tomorrow's vlog. We'll see which one it ends up being, but I do want to have a little conversation about that. So anyways, 210 mile drive. All right. It is 7:52 in the morning. We are here at the first location. The drive here was uneventful, but for like the last 2 hours, I've been listening to one song on repeat one, and who's surprised by that? Nobody is. Gethsemane. Yeah, that's the name of the song that I've had on repeat one for the last 2 hours. It's a vibe. I don't know what to tell you. It's a vibe. Anyways, this particular location gets 8, and well, there's a truck on the door, so we can't get unloaded. We're going to sit here and stretch, apparently, and we're going to wait for this truck to get out of the door. I have no idea who they are. Logo doesn't look familiar at all, so anyways, before I left the last location, I wanted to go on a little rant. Well, not really rant, but little tidbit on spotted lanternflies. So, if you did not know, they are an incredibly invasive species of insect. I'm pretty sure it's an insect. Bug. From China, and they were in portions of Pennsylvania the last time I checked, and I've had a couple classes with a couple of companies that I've worked with where we have been instructed, if we pick up any trailers or drop off any trailers from those areas, we need to inspect the trucks and the trailers for all life stages for the spotted lanternfly and get rid of them. Like, bye-bye. Destroy them. Like, So that's what all the classes were on. They were showing us how to identify all the life stages and instructed us that if we see them anywhere to get rid of them by any means necessary, pretty much. Stomp on them, kick them, take a knife, stab it, whatever. They said that they didn't care. Just get rid of it. So I was like, alright, that's interesting. Good to know that there is a bug that's in the country that's ridiculously invasive and apparently is attacking our crops. Like, we don't have enough of those or whatever. Or, like, those aren't expensive enough as it is. So, I kept an eye out on them. I never ended up seeing them in Pennsylvania, but the reason that I'm bringing it up now is while we were in Cleveland, they were literally everywhere in downtown. They were literally everywhere. Like, just everywhere on the ground. And, like, people were just, like, stepping on them, which, I mean, they're probably also aware that they're not supposed to be there and we should get rid of them. I was surprised to see them in northern Ohio. I thought they were still in eastern Pennsylvania and not really anywhere else. But no, apparently there's tons of them in downtown Cleveland. So that's interesting. So that was the reason I was bringing it up. I've never seen them before other than pictures, but I finally saw them, unfortunately, I guess. And yeah, the ones that I did come across that were still alive, I did as I was instructed, even though it wasn't on the truck or the trailer, but still doesn't change the fact that they're still very dangerous, supposedly, according to, I don't know, whoever. It's dangerous enough that they have instructed trucking companies that drive through the area to issue mandatory training on the education and eradication of the insect. So, how dangerous do you think it is if they went through the effort to make it a federal mandate to inform truck drivers going through that area an entire course, an entire required course to acquire the necessary information to get rid of them, and why? So I feel like if they went through all the effort to do that, they're pretty serious. They could have just been like, it's a bad bug, kill it, and then that'd have been it. But no, they went through the whole entire deal schmeal of forcing trucking companies that drive through that area or in that state to educate their drivers and give the drivers a certificate stating that they've taken the class that has to be kept on your person at all times or in the truck, either way. Oh goodness. It's so weird. It's so weird. I think they said that they showed up in like 2014 or something like that in Pennsylvania. And like, of course, they're bad, obviously, you know. Let's see, I should have it right here, don't I? I have it in my wallet. That's for CVS. This is my medical card, right? Yes, it is. Cool. October next year is when it expires, so that's cool. But not what I was looking for. Alright, is this what I was looking for? I have both of them. Or no, I don't have both of them. Not that I am with Heartland anymore. Heartland said that it had to be kept on my person. I'm pretty sure this company, when they instructed me, said that it has to be kept in the truck or at least logged in their system, which I'm pretty sure it's logged in their system and there's not really an actual certification for it anymore. But here's mine from Heartland when I was with them. The whole permit number. The Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture has issued this permit under the authority of Section 21 of the Plant Pest Act, blah, 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 bullshit numbers, dates, blah, 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 for the purpose of preventing, delaying, and minimizing the spread, blah, 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 of the spotted lanternfly. That's an explanation of it, and then here is... This individual has completed the spotted lanternfly permit training as required by all applicable state laws, sponsored by Heartland Express of Iowa, 2023. Yeah. So here's my permit, even though I don't work with them anymore. But when we did all the training with this company, they, I mean, you know, you get to a company and then there's like 600,000 videos that you have to watch, like, this is how to do this, this is how to do this, this is how to do that, blah, 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 blah. So this was one of the things at this particular company that I'm with now, but they did not give me a piece of paper for it. However, Heartland did give me a piece. Well, they gave me 2 pieces of paper for it, because one wasn't enough. Yeah. So, yeah, spotted lanternflies. Enough to make trucking companies have to have a permit for them. So, yeah, I guess if you live in this area and you see one and you don't know that you're supposed to kill them, kill them. The more you know. I'm glad I was able to educate you. Anyways, the whole point of me bringing this up is because I saw them for the first time in Cleveland, and I was surprised at, one, the quantity of them, even though they told me that each season one bug. Okay, during the entire, training thing, they were like, we really want to get rid of these bugs, and if you find them before they hatch, get rid of them, because one bug can lay, I think they said anywhere from like 25 to 75 eggs each season. And then if any of those hatch, or all of those hatch, all of them can go lay another 25 to 75 eggs the next season. So, a little ridiculous. I'm not exactly surprised at the quantity of them, because they did tell us that they spread and breed ridiculously quickly because of how many eggs are laid. But the thing that surprised me is that they were in Ohio. I'd never seen them before, other than pictures. But yeah, I was very surprised that they were in Ohio. Because last time I checked, they were supposed to be in southeastern Pennsylvania. So, yeah. That's the thing. I'm sure if you just Google spotted lanternfly here in the United States, you'll find a ton of information. And probably way more thorough than whatever the fuck I just said. But, yeah, spotted lanternflies. Not your homies. Yeah, if you want to know what they look like, in all their life stages, you can look them up on Google and they'll pop up. But just thought I'd mention that because I've known about them for several years now, and I was also instructed to do additional inspections of the truck and the trailer anytime I was in the affected area that they said. And I never found any. I guess that was good that I didn't find any in those areas. But yeah, there was tons of them on the ground in Cleveland. I think I saw maybe one or two flying around, but there was hundreds squished on the ground. Anyways, this has been a 15, almost 16 minute clip of me talking about spotted lanternflies. Dude is still not out of the dock door, but it is 8:08 in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and end today's vlog, and thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description. There you can find the links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog. And as always, phone hugs and bye-bye.